It is my pleasure to introduce a special and important addition to Convocation ceremonies that reminds us all of the ancestral lands of the First Peoples of Canada. This song is called a victory song that will start us off in a good way at every one of our Convocation ceremonies. Over the past hundreds of years, there have been many victory songs that have been passed down through generations. These songs have a special power to them and therefore carry such great meaning, as this song correlates with the treaties signed with the Crown and the First Peoples of Canada. The treaties were arrangements signed as a foundation for ongoing relationships in understanding one another so that we live together in a respectful relationship as we move forward together to advance reconciliation. We present this song to uplift the spirit and to encourage all of us to come together, to sing and dance in victory for the graduates' accomplishments. It is my pleasure today to introduce the victory song, and I extend gratitude to our traditional singers and cultural ambassadors, Lyle Tutusis, Monty Sunchild, Al Crawford, Adrian Lachance, Colin Rain, and Jade Tutusis, who have pre-recorded this victory song for the U of A Convocation ceremonies. If you are able, please remain standing. Whatsoever things are true, a promise made here at the University of Alberta over 100 years ago. Today we are gathered to celebrate this commitment to ourselves and to our community. We celebrate with all of those who leave here today with their degrees. May you continue to seek truth. May you continue to serve in our global home. May you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. And may you continue to uphold the university's values of integrity, freedom, and the equality and dignity of all persons, to create a community filled with promise for the future and goodwill toward all. Please be seated. Welcome to the University of Alberta. My name is Peggy Garrity, and I have the great privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the University and conferring all of your degrees today. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and the homelands of the Métis. In stating this, we must recognize our responsibility to work in relationship alongside First Nation and Métis people and their communities on our way forward, and in good relations in uplifting the whole people for the next 7 generations and the university for tomorrow. On behalf of the entire university community, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to Convocation. This is an exciting day for all of us, especially all of you students. It also is a unique day. You're the first class to convocate from the Universiade Pavilion since 2005. When we were informed that the Jubilee Auditorium would not be available for Convocation, we did what all of us have learned to do so well over the past few years. We pivoted. We explored options, took another challenge in stride, found ways to transform the Butterdome into what all of you see today. And what's most important about today's celebration is not the location, but it's all about you, about our graduates, what you've accomplished, and all the hard work, determination, and perseverance that has brought you to this day. Graduands, we are so pleased that so many of your friends and family members could join us here to celebrate your degrees. As you participate in today's ceremony, you're walking the footsteps of many generations of scholars. And each of the traditions you see on the stage and throughout the ceremony today have special meaning and significance. Today's formal opening procession to the stage, led by our Chief Marshal and the University Mace, originates in the procession of the Guild of Teachers. Such guilds in past centuries were dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, just as our university is today. The many different academic gowns, hoods, and caps here on stage today reflect centuries of university tradition. As Chancellor, I wear the University of Alberta colors of green and gold. The different colors of your own faculty hoods signify to everyone here and to our society the degree that you have earned. Your caps, those Oxford-style mortarboards, may be considered a symbol of the scholar's independence and freedom. These symbols and traditions remind us of our connections to the past, but seeing your faces today and conferring your degrees is all about the future. It's about your future and the future you will create for our communities and for the world. We will hear from the Chair of the Board of Governors and our University President. We will also hear from Dr. Charles Lee, who received an Honorary Doctorate of Science, our university's highest honor, at this morning's celebration. An honorary degree recognizes inspiring role models and leaders celebrating extraordinary achievements or remarkable service to our society. And I'm so proud to be able to celebrate Dr. Lee's honorary degree today. Following the presentation of the honorary degree, we'll begin with the recognition of all of your degrees. One of our deans will present you on behalf of the faculties, and your president will guide you through your pledge to pursue the encouragement of learning and the public good. It will then be my great honor to admit you to your degrees and confer upon you all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a university graduate. Then it'll be your turn to be up here on the stage with all of us. Each of you will cross the stage as your name is called. And for everyone here, I'm sure that will be the most important part of today's ceremony. Your degree will actually be conferred as I congratulate you and we meet each other on the stage. So please take a moment, pause, so I can congratulate every one of you. That moment will bind you and the University of Alberta together for all time. President and Vice Chancellor Bill Flanagan and the Board of Governors Chair Kate Chisholm join me here in recognizing your accomplishments today. We're also joined by Elder Heather Poitras, who is here today to extend a special recognition to Indigenous members of our learning community. Distinguished guests on the Convocation stage also include a number of community leaders and members of our Academy. I'm very pleased that the Dean and professors from our Faculty of Science are here to congratulate each graduate as you cross the stage. We're all here to welcome you to the U of A alumni family. I hope you enjoy the day. And I'd like to start by inviting greetings from our Board of Governors.
Eminent Chancellor Garrity, President Flanagan, distinguished guests, graduands, families, and friends. I am extremely pleased to participate in this special day on behalf of the Board of Governors to bring the Board's greetings and heartiest congratulations. Today is a day of celebration when the entire university community, along with your families and friends, gathers here to celebrate you, the graduating class of 2024. It's also a day to celebrate the university, which by virtue of your marvelous milestone has successfully provided you with the academic resources to support your engagement with issues and opportunities of 2024 and into the future. Collectively and cooperatively, you will be the generation that moves society forward in the arts, in the economy, in knowledge, discovery, and research. You've been changed over your years at the U of A. The knowledge you've gained here will enable you to thoughtfully address society's issues, influence others, and shape our collective future. According to Statistics Canada, less than a third of Canadians possess a university degree, and your wonderful achievement comes with responsibility. You're now the kind of citizen who will apply critical thought, share your knowledge, foster common understanding, and employ the skills you've gained here to better society in a competent, thoughtful, ethical, and engaged way today, tomorrow, and from now on. Our very heartfelt congratulations to you, your families, your friends, and your supporters. Be proud, savor your success, enjoy today, and we wish you the very best in your future. And go Oilers.
Go Oilers indeed. I'd now like to welcome and invite Bill Flanagan, our president, to address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Garrity, and it's wonderful to be here with you today, and a warm welcome to everyone, particularly our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Charles Lee, thank you, and whose honorary degree was conferred earlier this morning, and our many guests in the audience, and above all, the graduating class of 2024. And crossing the stage today marks a tremendous achievement, and reaching this milestone is a culmination of your personal growth and determination, and that no doubt saw many late nights and early mornings. It reflects your skills and your talent. And during your studies, you faced many challenges and changes, including a global pandemic. Your ability to adapt, find solutions, and support one another will forever be an important part of your university story. And your journey at one of the world's top universities has equipped you with the skills and knowledge to thrive as a global citizen in a rapidly changing world. And inquiry is at the heart of everything we do at the University of Alberta. We pose challenging questions, and we are deeply curious about the world around us. From the lab to the classroom, you have been encouraged to share in this curiosity, asking questions and building a better world for all. You have learned from and explored alongside some of the world's brightest minds, renowned researchers, professors, artists, and your fellow students. And curiosity fosters inspiration, innovation, and impact. It all begins with a simple question. What if? What if hydrogen could help us in our search for net zero energy solutions? What if we looked to Indigenous knowledge to help alleviate food security challenges? What if we explored blending the arts and technology to increase language fluency in children? What if we could use artificial intelligence to find a cure for diabetes? Being curious and asking questions starts us on the path of discovery that can change lives and improve the world. And it isn't always easy to follow your curiosity. There may be roadblocks along the way, but your tenacity will serve you well, just as it has for U of A researchers who have built a legacy of high-impact research, such as virologist Dr. Michael Houghton. His relentless curiosity resulted in the discovery of the hepatitis C virus, a cure, and a Nobel Prize in Medicine in 2020. And your studies in science have prepared you to be innovative thinkers so that you can advance new frontiers of knowledge, from tackling climate change to exploring the ways artificial intelligence can help build a better world, from developing cures for diseases to unveiling fundamental truths about the world around us. You are poised to do great things. And as you move on to your next chapter, stay curious. Seek new adventures. Venture down pathways of possibilities. Explore every opportunity you can. Continue to challenge yourself and find yet new ways to improve the world. And as you graduate today, I hope that you will remember the strong connections that you've forged here at the University of Alberta. These bonds with your peers, your fellow students and mentors can last a lifetime. Cherish and nurture these relationships. And today you are joining an alumni community of over 300,000 U of A graduates, a community that drives transformation in as many ways as you can imagine. U of A alumni provide leadership in every sector and every corner of society. Companies founded by U of A alumni generate more than $250 billion in annual revenue, equivalent to the GDP of New Zealand. U of A alumni have founded more than 75,000 for-profit and not-for-profit companies. More than half of the almost 1 million jobs created by U of A alumni are right here in Alberta. This means that nearly a quarter of Alberta's workforce works in a company founded by a graduate of the University of Alberta. We are a university of tremendous impact. So as you move forward, each of you will forge your own stories that embrace your potential. And as so many U of A alumni have, I know that you will lead with purpose and make meaningful contributions to your families, communities, and professions. We are enormously proud of you and can't wait to see what you will accomplish as you move forward. We hope that you stay connected to the University of Alberta. We are curious to see the difference that you will make in the world. Congratulations and best wishes.
Knowledge shall not be the concern of scholars alone. The uplifting of the whole people shall be its final goal.
They inspire us all with their brilliance, creative force, and fervent desire to make the world a better place.
I accept in the name of our poor people.
Dream your dreams. It is possible to have a new kind of world
Those who receive an honorary degree from the University of Alberta set the highest standards of dedication and excellence for students and for society at large.
It is a good day to be you.
Remember who you are. Remember where you come from.
And while their backgrounds and fields of endeavor vary widely, all are exceptional.
Maybe it's best if I just speak from the heart.
I will remember you.
How lucky are you to be armed with one of the greatest educations in the world and to be living in this country at this very point in human history?
We face today a clash of ignorances.
You are who make the history. You are who create the future.
U of A honorary degree recipients embody the university's vision to inspire the human spirit through outstanding achievements in learning, discovery, and citizenship in a creative community.
Your generation will be called upon to balance what is now moving quickly to a tipping point.
I think we are now in the threshold of a new beginning.
It is a spirit that is building one of the world's great universities for the public good.
It is your attitude that will sustain you. It is not what happens to you, it is what you do with it.
Go out and not simply change the world, go out and save the world. That is what I would seek you to do.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University of Alberta, it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Charles Lee. At this morning's convocation ceremony, Dr. Lee received the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, our institution's highest honor. We are delighted that he will share his convocation address with our graduates and guests this afternoon. A Distinguished Alumni Award recipient, Dr. Lee's academic odyssey blossomed into a transformative quest that redefined the very fabric of genetic understanding. At the heart of his legacy lies his seminal discovery of genome-wide copy number variation, a revelation that shattered prevailing beliefs and ignited a paradigm shift in human genetics. This groundbreaking insight, unearthed amidst his tenure at Harvard Medical School, not only revolutionized our comprehension of disease mechanisms, but also paved the way for the development of a novel genetic diagnostic tests, offering hope to countless individuals grappling with genetic afflictions. Beyond his scientific acumen, Dr. Lee's character radiates humility, enthusiasm, and a steadfast commitment to collaborative research. His reverence for mentors and peers alike underscores his innate benevolence and unwavering integrity. These personal attributes, along with his extraordinary achievements and contributions, have earned him global recognition and praise. Dr. Lee's service to both the scientific community and society at large exemplifies his profound sense of duty and compassion. As the inaugural scientific director of the Jackson Laboratory for Genomic Medicine, he pioneered a new era of precision medicine, while his stewardship during the COVID-19 pandemic showcased his adept leadership and unwavering resolve in navigating public health emergencies in the state of Connecticut. Furthermore, Dr. Lee's commitment to nurturing future scientific talent, his advocacy for women's education and research, and his endeavors to enhance scientific endeavors in South Korea attest to his far-reaching impact and altruistic spirit. His multifaceted contributions spanning academia, community service, and global scientific advancement underscore his indispensability as a beacon of inspiration and a force for good. As part of Dr. Lee's honorary degree nomination package, one of his supporters wrote that, simply put, Dr. Lee is a force for good. Today, we honor his extraordinary achievements, unwavering character, and a profound impact on human genetics and society at large. And we recognize his enduring legacy as a visionary scientist, compassionate humanitarian, and a distinguished alumni. Eminent Chancellor, with great pride and respect, I present Charles Lee.
Eminent Chancellor, President, representatives of the Board of Governors, graduands, friends and families. I'd like to start by joining others in acknowledging that we are located on Treaty 6 territory, and I respect the histories, languages, and cultures of the First Nations, Métis, Inuits, and all the First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich the vibrant community here and throughout North America. Wow, it's great to be here in Edmonton and at the University of Alberta. I must admit that this opportunity to come back came as a big surprise to me. You see, when I received the call from Chancellor Garrity back in April, telling me that the University of Alberta would like to confer an honorary doctorate degree on me, my immediate response to her was, why? For what? No sooner had these words come out of my mouth than I realized that these were not the most intelligent words to be speaking on this occasion. I apologize for that, Chancellor. And let this be a warning to all of the graduands. When you receive your call from the University Chancellor, the correct response is always, thank you very much. For me, this honor is so meaningful on several levels. First, for much of my early life, I lived right here in Alberta. This is where I grew up. When I was a year old, my parents and I immigrated from South Korea to a small town in northern Alberta called High Prairie, population 2,500. We subsequently moved to Edmonton, where I attended McNally Composite High and then moved on to the University of Alberta. Second, the U of A is my alma mater, and I had the pleasure of completing all of my formal education right here, starting in the Department of Genetics and later in Medical Sciences. My mentors included Dr. C.C. Lin, John Kuspira, Ramesh Bambani, Bruce Ritchie, Heather McDermott, John Locke, and so many others. And although some of my mentors have now sadly passed on, I am delighted to be reuniting with others. I am eternally grateful to the University of Alberta for the rich educational environment that it provided, and to my teachers here for starting me on my career in science. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Finally, I am so pleased to see that the University of Alberta not only continues to grow in size, but also in excellence. Home to more than 44,000 students, I'm thrilled that this year the U of A has ranked 4th in the country and is in the top 100 universities in the world. I know that you must feel as proud as I am to be a member of this prestigious academic institution. And now for a confession. For weeks, I have really agonized about what to say in this commencement speech. What could I possibly say that would inspire the brightest minds here in this auditorium? Something bold and amazing that you probably haven't heard before. And so after a lot of agonizing, I finally retreated back to science, something that I'm comfortable with, and hoping that through it, together, we might find a nugget of wisdom or not. In 2003, thousands of scientists around the world worked on something called the Human Genome Project, and they announced that the completion of the project was at near, and they released a final human genome, 2.85 billion bases of A's and T's, C's and G's that dictate the workings of every cell in our body. One of the conclusions of this project was that we humans are essentially genetically identical. In fact, your DNA is 99.9% identical to my DNA. And the small number of differences in our DNAs are in the form of something called single nucleotide polymorphisms, or SNPs, that is, spelling mistakes in the Book of Life. That same year, in 2003, our research group in Boston had acquired a new genetic technology called Array-CGH. Simply put, this technology allowed us to scan the DNA of a person and identify large gains and losses of DNA that are often associated with cancer and other genetic diseases. John Iafrate, a trainee in my lab at the time, began conducting control experiments. He used this new technology and compared the DNA from one healthy individual to the DNA from another unrelated healthy individual. Based on scientific dogma, if SNPs are the only differences between our genomes, we expected to see flat lines in every experiment we conducted. We did not. Instead, we saw many blips in our control experiments, which we could only interpret as gains and losses of large sections of DNA in each of our genomes. This was a very unexpected result and could have easily been dismissed as technical artifacts. In fact, other scientists that had run similar experiments before us had done just that. They dismissed them as technical artifacts. We later joined forces with fellow Canadian scientist Stephen Shear from the University of Toronto Sid Kids Hospital, and together submitted our findings for publication. To this day, that paper was the hardest paper ever for me to publish. The reviewers would not believe the data, nor would they accept the conclusion that each of us are actually much more genetically different from one another than we had previously thought. However, when the paper finally did get published, it opened up a new avenue of human genetics whose goal was to figure out what each of these large changes in our DNA actually do. Some of these changes explain why particular individuals metabolize certain drugs better than others. Some of these changes can help us predict which treatment works better on our particular cancer. Some of these changes help us to adapt to the variations in the environment, and some of these changes are part of the genetic evolution that have occurred since the split of modern humans and Neanderthals over 800,000 years ago. One day, it may even be shown that some of these changes contributed to the different responses that we had to the same COVID-19 infections, why some people had very severe respiratory and heart-related issues, and others felt like they had no more than a mild cold. Now, at this stage, I could stand here and dwell on the feelings that I still have for reviewer number 3 of our paper. I suppose that would be inappropriate. Instead, I would like to reflect on the reality that we are indeed much more genetically different from one another than previously thought. But that's okay. This is something that I've embraced, and to me, uniformity is actually scientifically boring. I've learned so much from studying the consequences of the differences in our genomes and its impact to human biology and medicine. Similarly, in whatever you do in the future, I hope you will also embrace and celebrate the things that make us different. Remember that we are one community with different people having different perspectives, and when we come together, we can make that impact. we can reach those lofty goals, and we can build that better world. The parchments that you will be receiving today make this your responsibility. In French, I say, vive la différence. Some time ago, one of my colleagues at the Jackson Laboratory asked me, which of your achievements are you most excited and proud about? And I told them, that's easy. I have 3 achievements that I'm excited and proud about, and those are my 3 children that my wife and I have been blessed with. Today, I dedicate this honor to them. Eminent Chancellor, President, and respected guests, thank you so much for all that you do, and to the graduates of the Faculty of Science 2024, a hearty congratulations to all of you, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee. As I said this morning, when you said you were worried about what you would say to the graduates, you had no need to worry. It was an inspiring story, and I'm sure it will be something that all of us won't forget. We strive to be difference makers at the University of Alberta, and you definitely are a leading difference maker. And so thank you. Thank you so much, Charles. And now to all of our graduates, it's your turn. As the name of each graduate is called across the stage, I will formally admit you to your degrees and will have an opportunity to congratulate you. On your journey across the stage, you will also walk past the University of Alberta ceremonial mace. It's right there in the middle. Centuries ago, I understand that the mace was a symbol of authority over life and death. I promise that's no longer the case. Today, this mace represents the life-changing power of knowledge and the importance of our university and our graduates in the community. I look forward to welcoming each and every one of you up here on this stage.
The candidates for degrees will please rise if you are able. Okay. You will be asked to provide a spoken response for the pledge with the President, which will appear on the screen shortly. Eminent Chancellor and the President, on behalf of the faculty, I present to you these scholars and ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees to which they are entitled.
Now, to our graduates, when you reply to the pledge, I want you to raise the roof. Do you promise faithfully to observe and loyally to maintain the statutes, customs, privileges, and liberties of this, your university? Do you solemnly promise to conduct yourself in all things loyally and faithfully to the honor of your university, the encouragement of learning, and the good of your country? Well done.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province and with the consent of this university, I admit you to the degrees to which you are entitled and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining to such degrees. I charge you to use them for the uplifting of the whole people, to inspire the human spirit, to serve our community for the public good, and to pursue more steadfastly whatsoever things are true. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of Professor Declan Alley, I present the following graduates for degrees in the Faculty of Science. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science with specialization. Receiving a Governor General's Silver Medal, a Gold Medal in Science, a Sunil Keith Jagdat Memorial Scholarship for Excellence in Science, and a Gold Medal in Computing Science, Kai Sven Ludeman with distinction.
Kai Ludeman is one of 3 recipients of the Governor-General's Silver Medal. The Governor-General's Silver Medals are the University of Alberta's most prestigious academic awards and are donated by the Governor-General of Canada. First presented in 1873 by the Earl of Dufferin, the medals recognize and encourage academic excellence across Canada. And over the past 2 summers, Kai conducted significant research in computing science. In 2022, he developed an app to improve cycling infrastructure by crowdsourcing road quality data from cyclists' smartphones. In the following year, he engaged in machine learning experiments on histogram loss to better predict patterns in place of original data. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds very impressive. And Kai's passion for learning extends beyond his studies, as he shared his love for learning as a tutor and teaching assistant, actively participated in hackathons, and joined the competitive programming club. Outside of academics, Kai enjoys playing soccer and practicing karate, where he also helps to teach children and officiates tournaments. This fall, Kai will begin his master's degree in statistical machine learning right here at the University of Alberta. Congratulations, Kai. Well done. That's extraordinary. Well done. Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honors, also receiving the Lieutenant Governor's Gold Medal and a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Matthew David Harrison with First Class Honors.
Matthew Harrison is this year's recipient of the Lieutenant Governor's Gold Medal. This medal is awarded to the graduating student in an honors program in the Faculty of Science who has shown the highest distinction in scholarship. Matthew has demonstrated excellence in academics and research. During his degree program, he applied a diverse range of neuroimaging techniques to detect signs of cerebral degeneration in patients with ALS, with the aim to improve the diagnostics and monitoring of the disease. In his extracurricular activities, Matthew volunteers in the emergency and surgery departments of his local hospital. He was also a member of the university's track team and later became a volunteer track coach for a local club where he mentors young athletes. And following graduation, Matthew plans to pursue graduate school and work toward a career in clinical research. Congratulations, Matthew. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Noor Abdel Wahab with First Class Honors. Firaz El Chalabi with First Class Honors. Nibras Alam with First Class Honors. Rose Alavi Tusi with First Class Honors. Laith Al-Khatib with First Class Honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Dania El Remawi with First Class Honors. Dima Naimet Kamel Al-Sai with first-class honors. Rayad Fabian Asif with first-class honors. Danielle Asimua Queenie with first-class honors. George Antoine Atala with first-class honors. Sanjina Raman Aran. Akshit Ari with first-class honors. Tasha Alexandra Barr. Jaya Bansal with first-class honors. Nathaniel Abogan Bartolome with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Manav Bata with first-class honors. Also receiving an APEGA Past President's Medal in Geophysics, Kia Susanna Beausoleil with first-class honors. Samuel Lucas Beck with first-class honors. Ashlyn Grace Benko with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Adnan Alexander Black with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Adwa Baudu with first-class honors. Nikki Boerkamp with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Aria Elizabeth Bonson with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Jordan Stam Bolton with first-class honors. Ella Margaret Byrne with first-class honors. Haya Jamil Chaudhry. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Antonio John Chamello with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Siwon Choi with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Winnie Yan Chow with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Adria Ruby Clark with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Maya Alexandra Svenengard Koper with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Anna Eleanor Cuff with first-class honors. Rangong Kwe. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Youssef Darwish with first-class honors. Matthew Frederick Davies with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Neethu Dax with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Karen Danielle de Guzman with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Hannah Dean with first-class honors. Jacqueline Sidonia Desjarnet with first-class honors. Kieran Deal with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Emma Mary Deroritz with first-class honors. JJ Santos Diaz with first-class honors. Maria Sofia Deluvio. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Ashnia Azad Dia with first-class honors. Rifika Dodd with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a research certificate in science, Kyla Ray Dorn with first-class honors. Joshua Adam Doyon with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Sean Edwin Duckett with first-class honors. Nicholas Catalin Duta with first-class honors. Shakara Eben Monroe with first-class honors. Simone Angela Eels. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Emma May Elder with first-class honors. Lauren Alessandra Yusanio with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Princess Eze with first-class honors. Derek Anthony Farkas with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in sustainability, Monica Andrea Figueroa with first-class honors. Sudarshan Gajador with first-class honors. Sarah Christina Gartley with first-class honors. Joshua Joseph George with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Erin Gatichu with first-class honors. Shailene Gassami with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Hope Isabella Giardina with first-class honors. Rue Kuo with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Angela Hammy with first-class honors. Jiang He with first-class honors. Lee Ann Hedges. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Emma Hedebrecht with first-class honors. Clara Louise Henninger with first-class honors. Cameron Dale Hildebrandt. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Sierra Hillman. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Samantha Nadine Hiltz. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Anthony Huang with first-class honors. Nathan Liam Hobbs with first-class honors. Liam Campbell Kelvin Huth. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Chikwado Marianthony Igbelina. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Rayana Islam with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Joanna Lillian Jacob with first-class honors. Gotta go. Joshua G with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Shasta Johnson Solos with first-class honors. John Zachary Yerlink with first-class honors. Gloria Thomas Canham Kulalbu. Brijesh Kara. Yevhen Kaznowski with first-class honors. Mariam Kandani with first-class honors. Priya Khatri. Gloria Hayong Kyung Kim with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Andrea Grace Clausen with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Melissa Sophia Kohut with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Jacob Velandis Koromdimas with first class honors. McCall Merchant Kotodia with first class honors. Colton Robert Koch with first class honors. Sanjeev Kotta with first class honors. Hitarth Nikeshkumar Kotari. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Partha Santosh Kulkarni. Maria Alexandro Kutsich with first class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Martel Kwan with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research as well as a certificate in international learning, Natalie Sidney Lapa with first class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science as well as a certificate in biomedical research, Andy Bingin Lee with first class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Subin Lee with first class honors. Levi Martin Legary with first class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Catherine Liao with first class honors. Darren Tyler Lepp with first class honors. Reese Loren Latowski with first class honors. Hobie Lee with first class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Nick Jaam Lee with first class honors. Tao Ran Lee. Joyan Lee with first class honors. Taylor Karina Lovesend with first class honors. Grace McDonald. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Pranav Reddy Madala with first class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Matt James Ma with first class honors. Also receiving an APEGA Past President's Medal in Geology, Irina Dmitrievna Malachova with first class honors. Grace Charlotte Gransko Mamo with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Anna Zofia Marks with first class honors. Bailey Kate Elizabeth McBride with first-class honors. Amy Elizabeth McNeil with first-class honors. Nellie Gwendolyn McLeod Muldrew with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Harleen Kaur Multani with first-class honors. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Zorika Nakevska with first-class honors. Maya Vikta Nasser. Vyapana Navaratnam with first-class honors. Tanner Lewis Nelson with first-class honors. Tando Nakala. Also receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, as well as a research certificate in science, Joey Austin Mitchell Nosco with first-class honors. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Taylor Brooke O'Hearn with first-class honors. Peace Owenyi Dara Okebwu with first-class honors. Ken Keseo Oliveros with first-class honors. Jared Palamatam. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Arina Pang. Jack Nicola Parsons with first-class honors.
Kiana Emily Lee Feifel with first-class honors. Trong Pham with first-class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Samantha Polegi with first-class honors, also receiving today her certificate in biomedical research. Also receiving a certificate in science, Zechen Tsi with first-class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, also receiving a research certificate in science, Angelo Manadiag Quito with first-class honors. Zahil Raj with first-class honors. Neha Sarah Ravani. Receiving a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Erin Matthew Romney with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, William Matthew Russenberger with first-class honors. Declan Andrew Rourke with first-class honors. Abdul Kukus Alalekan Sadiq with first-class honors. Sukmani Kaur Sagu with first-class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Emma Rosemarie Schlosser with first-class honors. Sam Skolnick Hughes with first class honors. Caitlin May Schultz. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Anthony Jun Sup Shin with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science and receiving also a certificate in biomedical research, Ramin Sikandar with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Talia Noel Schwed with first class honors. Kirat Sra with first class honors. Siddharth Srivasan. Daniel Mikhail Stranzak with first class honors. Alexandria Allison Stein with first class honors. Annika Su with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Darcy Marie Sutton with first class honors. Nicole Francesca Tan with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Stephen Tang with first class honors. Tolu Olamadi Tamo with first class honors. Corinne Manag Tirones. Dylan Gordon Tachuk with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science and also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Preston Duk Tran with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Simone Tremblay with first class honors. Cameron James Turnbull with first class honors. Hunter James van der Linden with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Sangeeta Mahal Kashmi Vasan Kumar with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Avery Ruth Vestby with first class honors. Dominique Villasseur, also receiving a certificate in biomedical research. Henry Duke Vu with first class honors. Abir Amir Wahid with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Ali Salam Wahid with first class honors. Sheng Hao Wang with first class honors. Zakil Narayan Weber. Shrimang Wei with first class honors. Katie Elizabeth Wendling with first class honors. Chris Robert West with first class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Elise Catherine Dixon Willis with first class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Morgan Warner Wolseley with first-class honors. Okay. Aiden Anson Chai Kwan Wong with first-class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Jeremy Joseph Enoch Wong with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Nathan Ho Nan Wong with first-class honors. Also receiving a certificate in research certificate in science, Jingjing Wu with first-class honors. Ifan Wu with first-class honors. Ifan Xiang with first-class honors. Ifan is also receiving a certificate in biomedical research. Eric Yuran Yan with first-class honors. Andrew Yu with first-class honors. Jared Zhang. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Peter Wenru Zhao with first-class honors. Jiski Zhou with first-class honors. Recipient of a Dean's Silver Medal in Science, Abdullah Zia with first-class honors. Eminent Chancellor for the degree of Bachelor of Science with specialization. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Yalmaz Ali Abdullah with distinction. Receiving, as well as the baccalaureate, her certificate in international learning and a research certificate in science, Dawn Abraham with distinction. Neville Albuquerque. Abdinasser Jabril Ali. Yazan Al-Motaseb. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Dan Lloyd Amba Anasco with distinction. Nana Kobina Ajira Ando. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Saad Arif with distinction. Emily Bach. Liam Murray Baines with distinction. Abdul Rahman Olubayo Bakare. Neha Barve. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Aidan Reed Jones Batten with distinction. Kyla Ashby Bautista. Jessica Emily Belanger with distinction. Jacob Brian Bennett with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Lauren Marina Gale Bettinson with distinction. Daval Mahesh Kumar Bhatia. Kyle Matthew Brills. Eric Rene Brisson with distinction. Kaylin Tucker Brown. Mariam Ayomide Busari with distinction. A popular choice.
Yes, Cyril Butt.
Evan Cyril Butt with distinction. Megan Sarah Campbell with distinction. Dominic Sebastian Cesares with distinction. Ali Mohammed Chowdhury with distinction. Jasleen Kaur Shuhan with distinction. Ria Chahed. Jiawei Chen. Mahain Chen. Simon Chen. Yuxin Chen with distinction. Angela Alex Cherian-Kandath with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Anthony Chu with distinction. Ethan Chu. Ian Cho. Jian Chao with distinction. Akif Chaudhry with distinction. Nahin Aziz Chaudhry. Filippo Chandi. Kira Jane Colburn with distinction. Isabel Marie Cook. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Joanna Elizabeth Cruz with distinction. Catherine Betty Kundicht with distinction. Nina Isabella Lundquist Deschner. Hannah Rose Desmarais. Anmol Singh Dhaliwal with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Isha Dhaliwal with distinction. Jasprit Singh Dami. Alim Aziz Danani with distinction. Simrati Diman with distinction. Emma Violet Diaz with distinction. Scott Early Dixon with distinction. Tanea Yvonne Dosti with distinction. Raël Catherine Chantal Droit with distinction. Alicia Dougal. Braden Robert Dundas. Song Hong Dong. Tiana Awuzi Efon. Emma Mary Ray Eager. Mohammed Marzouk Farouk with distinction. Alishba Farouk. Caitlin Ray Fenrich. Anita Nicole Ferenc with distinction. Desiree Fermin with distinction. Ali Daphne Mendoza Fernandez. Laurel Autumn Ford with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Derek Michael Fravel with distinction. Kavit Daresh Ramji Gami. Madison Ruth Ann Ganatsios. Timothy Raymond John Garcia. Catherine Sabrina Gelmini with distinction. Nicole Gurley with distinction. Marcus Gerard with distinction. Nilanjan Gata. Kazvinder Singh Gill with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Dave Goel with distinction. Hope Alexandra Gertz Ledwas with distinction. Jaden Talon Green. Sheying Guan. Kevin Guo. Rahamim Mohamud Raji. Haji, I should say. That is Rahima. Sorry. Thomas Hammond. Andrew Franco Hansen. Kendra Leanne Harrington with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Ryan Thomas Haskins with distinction. Noah Hassan with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in innovation and entrepreneurship, Shreyank Hebar. Isaac Hernando with distinction. Grace Natalie Hoffman with distinction. Yuto Hong with distinction. Shalomi Ann Hwan. Ricky Shao with distinction. Ray Huang with distinction. Ying Huo with distinction. Adana Marie Hustler. Claire Jiha In with distinction. Juliana Jacob with distinction. Oscar Ignacio James. Also receiving a certificate of biomedical research, Puransol Jian with distinction. Jifeng Jing. Darlin Tyler Jordan with distinction. Sakshi Prasad Joshi. Phoebe Onyenyeshi Joshua with distinction, also receiving a certificate in international learning. Also receiving a certificate in applied social science research, Marianne Morkos Kalini with distinction. Charlotte May Marie Kalutic with distinction. Ilya Kamyab with distinction. Arya Kashi. Sarah Marukasa. Wilson Sam Cow with distinction. Bakshish Kaur. Jordana Ashton Keene with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Curtis Dean Kennedy with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Mariam Khan with distinction. Mobashir Khan. Sadman Islam Khan with distinction. Jensen Parkash Chamchandani with distinction. Andrew Kim with distinction. Charlie Kim. Matthew Kim with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in interdisciplinary leadership studies, Ansu Klopper with distinction. Sage Cameron Kondratsky with distinction. Anusha Kuvaru with distinction. Quinn Davis Kowalchuk with distinction. Recipient of a gold medal in chemistry, Michaela Melody Krishka with distinction. Siddhant Kumar. Sarah Lam. Renz Angelo Gamboa Layugan with distinction. Alexandra Rose Legg with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in sustainability, Shirley Li Huin with distinction. Amy Lee with distinction. Andrew Lee. Angel Lee. Eric Lee. Yu Chen Lee. Joshua Christopher Lind. William Wei Jian Liu with distinction. Sylvia Luang. Nat Min Liu. Lucas Ma. Shannon Janelle Ma with distinction. Zaruddin Ahmed Mahfoud with distinction. Kristen Holly Majorana. Janvi Makwana. Tyler Matthew Mallet with distinction. Deepak Malimapalli. Shrey Mando with distinction. Carmen Desiree Marr. Sydney Marie Martin with distinction. Richard Matur. Katie McGinn. Titilo Kehinde Mabude with distinction. Ishrat Jehan Megla. Joanna Marie Mendoza. Chaz Porter Mezoros with distinction. Alexa Mackenzie Mayville with distinction. Eva Miao. Matthew Gregory Milkey.
Let's go, Matt!
Sophie Louise Miller with distinction. Amrita Minhas with distinction. Nael Mahmoud Mirza with distinction. K. Ena Krejel Farinas Misai with distinction. Aniket Mishra with distinction. Lane Norman Missel. Raymond Moe with distinction. Rojan Molano. Palomi Mondal. Also receiving a certificate in international learning and a certificate in sustainability, Ana Paulina Morales Oliver. Geronia Janice Morrison. Surya Arul Mozi. Ishika Reddy Malangi with distinction. Sarah Michelle Murray. Maya Lourdes Nagorski with distinction. Sharik Nair with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Borisov Nedev. Mitchell Andrew Newberger. Gering Kwang Sang. Alexander Ryan Nguyen with distinction. Andy Min Tien Nguyen with distinction. Tan Tu Nguyen with distinction. Nick Angelo Consul Nitafan with distinction. Faiza Noor with distinction. Kaylin Laura Notterbrock with distinction. Moe Numasawa with distinction. Nathan Maulnorm Nunyano. Bushratun Nusaiba. Tammy Oladoyan Ojedwole with distinction. Olumide Oluwatobi Okubanjo. Laura Ozkan with distinction. Luisito Dumlau Padua. Seth Lloyd Payne with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in science, a research certificate in science, Devanshi Pandit. Seth Conrad Paperny. David Jacinth Perise. Raphael Passion. Kushi Pathak with distinction. Giancarlo Parudi Segura with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Giacomo Antonio Peri with distinction. Rachel Elizabeth Petrie with distinction. Erica Brianne Preem with distinction. Keely Michelle Phillips with distinction. Brittany Fung. Je P. Sierra Alice Pless with distinction. Ryan Matthew Ponowatsik with distinction. Susmriti Pratan. Aryan Pramanik with distinction. Praveen Prem. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Nicholas James Price, with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Yijing Ku. Chantal Cassidy Reyes Quizmorio. Araman Reina. Ananya Pratap Rao, with distinction. Amy Rowell, with distinction. Nicholas Peter Rebstock, with distinction. Ishan Ramani. Riley Tanner Reed. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Rachel Lynn Ryberger, with distinction. Argo Roy. Mohadisa Pakzamir. Justin Rosenbaum, with distinction. Sofia Alexandra Raduk, with distinction. Timothy Joseph Rugg, with distinction. Tufik Sadeh. Tij Sachdeva. Sankalp Saini. Also receiving a certificate in innovation and entrepreneurship, Vardhan Saini. Mohammad Riza Salehi. Austin Reed Sanders. Navneet Sandhu, with distinction. Kayla Manuela Chatelet. Tristan Schlau, with distinction. Victor Schlickman Sobiraski. Riley Jade Scott, with distinction. Matias Nicolas Segura Castillo. Young Woo So. Marshal, that is Mohsin Shafi, with distinction. Shaishab Shah, with distinction. Kevin Shao. Recipient of a certificate in applied social science research and a research certificate in science, Rahul Sharma, with distinction. Jenna Anastasia Silkin Mechos. Sydney Isabella Simonson, with distinction. Dhruvraj Singh. Christopher Matthew Skuse, with distinction. Emery John Smith. Jaspreet Kaur Sohal. Senuki Dinara Sometalika. Kynan Michael Sorokan. Lillian Sandra Spiegel with distinction. George Spornick. Kelty Brianna Stewart. Katie Claire Stillwell with distinction. Irene Sun with distinction. Maria Benedicta Susanto with distinction. Nathan Kim David Schwartz with distinction. Matthew Ethan Tam with distinction. Nathan Lai Ying Tang. Also receiving a certificate in applied social science research and a research certificate in science, Ferouz Mohammed Mustafa Tayem with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research, Subhana Tazrian. Efrata Malaku Tefera. Hana Watanabe Talambura. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Carolyn Ann Tellier with distinction. Sparsh Thakur. Pram Tenakunwela with distinction. Saru Tour with distinction. Noah James Trevor. Hugh Min Trong. Justin William Turco with distinction. Jason Yushko with distinction. Emily Karen Vandermeer with distinction. Shyam Mulji Varsani. Tejas Verma. Also receiving a certificate in biomedical research and a certificate in international learning, Clara Jean Jose Vicera with distinction. Also receiving a research certificate in science, Cedric Omayo Villasol. Velu Vinaya Gosolti. Sadie Page Vogel with distinction. Jaemin Wang. Sonia Wang. Xinqi Wang. Ziren Wang. Victoria E. Watson with distinction. Mackenzie Danica Woloshin. Kimberly Ann Wong with distinction. William Zian Wong. Abigail Ray Woodruff with distinction. Ellen Wu. Christy Yitao Jie with distinction. Fudu Ching. Han Yan. Chen Yang with distinction. Jingtong Yang. Kai Yuan Yang with distinction. Also receiving a certificate in computer game development, Yushuan Yang. Wilson Yao. Emily Nadine Yard. Youngdo Yoon with distinction. Noah Yu with distinction. Angelica Yuan with distinction. Ali Zahirabi Biahan with distinction. Larissa Tanya Zhang with distinction. Ife Zong. Xiaowei Zhang. Anubhav Parvakar. And Riley James Zilka with distinction.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty, I present to you the remaining scholars whose names appear in the Convocation program, but who are not in attendance.
So, to our graduates, you made it, and to family and friends, I think this moment merits a standing ovation, so please join me. Now, we've got such an enthusiastic graduating class, you've already anticipated what I'm going to ask you to do, but stand and turn, and now a standing ovation for family and friends who sustained you through this journey. Please be seated. And now it's time to turn our attention to the final part of today's ceremony. And before you're formally welcomed into the University of Alberta Alumni Association, I invite you to watch the screens for the presentation of a special video montage. And the song that accompanies the video, Je te retrouve, or I Remember You, was commissioned by Campus Saint-Jean in 2008 in honor of the university's centenary. I think it captures the hopefulness and potential of days spent at the university, and I hope it will spark some of your own memories of your years here. And the song is also a display of many of U of A's talents. It was composed by Professor Emeritus and Honorary Degree recipient Dr. France Levasseur-Ouimet and was arranged by U of A alumnus Dr. Alan Bevan. And the recording is performed by Karel Saint-Jean under the direction of Laurier Fagnon. And I have to tell you, I love this video. It always brings a tear to my eye. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Eminent Chancellor, thank you. To the graduating class of 2024, you have shown incredible resiliency, drive, and determination to be here today. Congratulations and welcome. My name is Charles Wong, and I graduated from the University of Alberta in 2010 from the Faculty of Science. It is my honor to congratulate you on becoming a U of A alumnus and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. We are more than 300,000 strong, living in some 140 countries around the world. We are a supportive, proud, diverse, global network, collectively making extraordinary contributions to the alumni community, the university, and for the public good. Together, we are changemakers, community builders, world shapers. Throughout the history of the university, our world has faced many challenges, but we stand together. We generate the solutions that make us healthier, safer, stronger, and more just. We will always be seeking, always be challenging, and most of all, always be leading. Like our university, our alumni lead with purpose. Congratulations and best wishes in all your future adventures.
In closing, I'd like to offer a few words of thanks. To Dr. Charles Lee, thanks once again for sharing your story and your wisdom with our university family. Thank you so much. I also want to thank our talented vocalist, Alice Alakova, and our outstanding Convocation band under the direction of Dr. Thomas Dust. Over there. Not surprisingly, there is a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to organize an event like this. So please join me in thanking the hardworking staff of the Office of the Registrar and the Office of the Senate for organizing today's convocation. Thank you very much. I'm pleased to invite you, everyone, to extend your congratulations to our graduating class following the ceremony. You can visit the park over there for photographs, and if it's still sunshining out there, make your way outside to, I understand the Students' Union patio is open. As this is my last convocation as Chancellor, I want to extend a special thanks to all of you, to the board, the faculty, staff, and administration, and especially the students, for the truly memorable gift of serving as the university's Chancellor. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the 4 years I've spent as Chancellor. It has reaffirmed my strong belief that despite the complexities of the university and the trials that we have faced, it truly is an amazing place. Together, the people at our university define the future for our province and our country. We prepare the leaders of tomorrow. We're a place of ideas, of conversations and debates. We discover things that change the world and make the world a better place. And making our world a better place is perhaps more urgent than ever. In his book, Starry Messenger, Neil deGrasse Tyson, an American astrophysicist, author, and science communicator, says, and I quote, "People no longer know who or what to trust. We sow hatred of others, fueled by what we think is true or what we want to be true, without regard to what is true. We're quick with acts of aggression and slow with acts of kindness." All of us here today, and especially all of you graduating today, have an opportunity, and I will say a responsibility, to change that, to uphold the university's commitment to pursue whatsoever things are true, to believe that better things are possible, and to do everything in our power to make it so, to open our minds and our hearts to those with different perspectives, different beliefs, and different ways of being and knowing, and close our eyes and our minds to untruths, to conspiracies, and to propaganda, whatever its source. And most importantly, to be quick with acts of kindness and slow with acts of aggression. People repeatedly ask me what's the best part of being the Chancellor, and my unequivocal answer is always Convocation. Why? Because all of you graduating today reflect our university's purpose: to pursue the truth, to search ideas, discuss and debate, and to inspire hope. Hope especially in our students that there are better paths forward. Seeing our graduates today and congratulating each one of you up on the stage as you cross the stage fills me with hope, it fills me with inspiration and confidence that the future truly is in good hands. Your convocation today symbolizes what we can achieve together, how we can uplift the whole people, how we can continue to explore, and more important than ever, how we can steadfastly pursue the truth. All of that is possible when we unleash the creativity, the energy, ideas, and compassion of the students who are graduating today and will lead the way for tomorrow. As you graduate today, I hope you remember that you are leaving our university not only with a degree, but with the opportunity and the responsibility to do everything you can to make our families, our communities, and the world a better place. And we're counting on you to do that. I hope you feel incredibly proud of what you have accomplished in your years at the university. In turn, we are incredibly proud of you, our newest graduates. Whatever path you choose, I can assure you that the University of Alberta will be here cheering you on from the sidelines as each of you pursues your next hopes and dreams. Thank you for what you've done, and thank you for what you will do. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest of the day.